Greetings. This is journal entry 2, and it's day 290 since the infection broke out. I am at a top secret facility that is based here in Pasadena, Texas. I was recruited by the military to become a citizen soldier. Thing is, they hired a lot of researchers, a lot of high-class citizens, a lot of government officials, a lot of people who are sane and clear of the infection. They hired. They're teaching us to use this laser gun of some sort. Thing is, this laser gun doesn't cause any harm. It's a laser gun that, I don't know, it caused zero harm. It just stops the infection from spreading even further. It's as if the gun has a biological component that slows down the infection in those who have been infected, pretty much containing the infection. Thing is, I'm just a researcher. But even though I'm just researcher Tasogare, they've hired a lot of researchers, a lot of government officials, a lot of people who are sane mentally, healthy physically, and have zero traces of the infection. Thing is, I've been taking classes on the biology of this virus, the side effects of what this virus can do, and there's a lot of military vehicles driving by. I'm outside, by the way. They've been teaching us a lot of the biological components of this virus. They have also been teaching us how to wield this contamination gun that slows down that keeps it at bay, preventing those infected from turning even further. Yeah. Excuse me. Thing is, it's been one hell of a ride. But thing is, out of all the people that they've been teaching how to use the gun, how to look out for symptoms and signs of the infection, thing is, I'm the best student they have. I'm the only student in their entire classes that can utilize this new tech, this new weaponry that slows down this furry virus. Not only that, I'm also the only one that seems to understand this virus, in essence. Thinking that all the research I've conducted since the outbreak to journal entry 1, I've been cataloging data of the infection. And since journal entry 1 to journal entry 2, the military saw me as their highest prized prospect for this program. I was the first one they recruited. Go figure. But thing is, they've hired others, to try to figure out how to combat this infection, how to keep themselves safe, and how to keep others at bay. Oh God, excuse me. It's getting late over here. But thing is, I'm already being deported to Galveston. There's been words of a possible outbreak already. Thing is, the quarantine zone San Antonio, right? There's already word that the infection might have hit Galveston. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I'm being deported to Galveston to investigate such in the next couple of days. So, I'm the only one they can deport because I'm the only one that knows how to wield that gun effectively, and I'm the only one that knows a lot about the whole project. I'm the only one that knows as much as I do about the virus. That's not military. Not only that, I'm also the only one that seems to know. Oh God. Oh my God. Some punks, some military recruits are just punks. They're just citizen soldiers. But God, very inconvenient. At least some prospects, some soldiers of the very government, research, and just mere citizens are actually a whole lot more respectable. I mean, I'm the one being deported to Galveston because I'm the only one that knows how to handle such. Thing is, they don't. Yeah. I'm the only one being deported because I'm the only one that's well versed in this new gun. And I'm also the only one that knows a lot about the research. And not only that, I'm the only one that actually is capable of being well behaved on this assignment. Thing is, all the others, especially the citizen soldiers, they're childish. They think it's all just, ha ha ha, it's a joke, it's a joke. They think it's a joke when I'm putting my life on the line. I'm risking my life because ChymeraCorp is real, people. ChymeraCorp is real, and ChymeraCorp releases infection, and it's starting to take a toll on San Antonio. So bad that there's accounts coming from Galveston that there might be some furries that are infected. And me being assigned to that, I'm the only one going to investigate out of my entire team. Thing is, my other team's stuck here, stuck through training. However, it's not going to be easy. But who said it was? God. In a few days, few weeks, I'm going to be in Galveston. Thing is, my assignment is to check if there was any infected furries, contain them, quarantine them, and slow down the infection and prevent it from spreading. That is my mission. I'm putting my life on the line here, risking myself getting infected. But if I'm careful, and I do this properly, I should have zero problem whatsoever. For my sake, for the sake of humanity, sake of our very government and its integrity, for the sake of the world. So far, this entire project, the Furry Contamination Containment Unit, everything is in my hands right now. I am the only one out in the field currently. And if the other researchers, the other government officials, and the other citizen soldiers do not pass the class and do not pass training, then I'm going to be the only one they got for the entire, literally the entire next couple of years. Everything is gonna fall into my hands. It's gonna be my job to keep things in check, and that's a lot of work. For my sake, I hope some of these government officials, some of these citizen soldiers, some of these researchers can pass the course, because I can't do it alone. But if I have to, then I have to. It's getting very, very late out. As you can see, you can't even look behind me. Anything and everything behind me is blank. Thing is it possible for me to adjust the brightness on this? Yeah? Okay. That's somewhat better. Not much better. Oh god. But thing is, it's gonna be one hell of a ride. I mean, I've already passed the courses. I already passed the courses that the military's been giving, and it's not easy. It's not easy learning this new tech and studying the symptoms and components of this infection, but somebody has to do it. And I'm the best they got. So, thing is, within the next few weeks, or the next few months, or however long it takes, I'm gonna be going to Galveston, and I will be cataloging the infection at this convention that's gonna be happening. There's been word that this convention might be infected by ChymeraCorp's very own Furry Virus. So, and when that time comes, I'm gonna be recording such activity, cataloging such, and may the gods have mercy on us all. This is a very, very risky project. Very risky, and I'm not even sure if I'll be able to make it out unscathed. It depends on how out of control this infection is. Well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Researcher Tasogare, soon to be Sergeant Tasogare. Yeah, I'm already in the works for promotion. No joke. Thing is, if I successfully pass this assignment in Galveston, I'm going to be promoted to sergeant. From a generic researcher to sergeant. That's a big, big jump from just a citizen to a soldier. But again, I'm the only one that knows how to use this tech right now. The only one that knows how to look out for signs. I'm the only one that knows the symptoms and the dangers of such and the precautions. I'm the only one that is in this entire program that is capable of actually providing useful intel for the military here. It's not easy. But who said anything in life ever is easy? This is researcher Tasogare. Possibly soon to be Sergeant Tasogare. Signing off. This is going to be one hell of a ride, people. I'll see you all in Galveston. And in Galveston, we'll see how bad the infection gotten over these years. Thing is, San Antonio's quarantined. Doesn't mean the infection can't spread outside. If it does spread outside, we'll have to create new quarantine zones. see you all in Galveston at a convention called OniCon. It's an anime convention, so. But yeah, I'll see you all there in Galveston on my first assignment. Hopefully they didn't just drop some military tech. I'm gonna help check on that, make sure everything's okay. Take care. Researcher Tasogare signing off. This episode of Sergeant Tasogare and the Furry Contamination Control Unit brought to you by Not Just Science, Fur Science. Fur Science is the leading research team of the furry fandom, the world's authority on the science of furries. It is comprised of professors, researchers, sociologists, and loads more. There's Dr. Sharon Roberts, Dr. Courtney Nuka-Plent, Dr. Kathy Gabasi, Dr. Stephen Rayson, and then there's Dr. Elizabeth Fine, Dr. Zach Marshall, Professor James Gurt, sorry if I said that wrong, Dr. Rebecca McHugh, Dr. Alexis Hugh Twong, Dr. Jennifer Fayard, and Malicious Beaver, who is, yeah. He's a creative director, producer, writer, editor, and 80s hair metal H-caster Canadensis sapien, and yeah, he's also known as drummer. And then there was Iona Sky, and then loads more. They are supported by the Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council of Canada. They are also the following institutions: Renison University College, and University of Waterloo, Texas A&M University Commerce, and Niagara County Community College, State University of New York. So, yeah. What they do is, first and foremost, academics, and as scientists, we use a scientific method to pose and answer questions. Basically, we study furries by attending furry conventions, asking questions, studying the answers, and comparing the results to other groups. We use both quantitative and qualitative interdisciplinary methodologies to study furries and related fandoms, to broaden the scientific literature and inform the general public's understanding of these groups. The funding sought and awarded to our team goes to further our research agenda, fund student development, disseminate our scholarship to the public, and add to the scientific literature. To date, our team has published extensively and leads the world in peer-reviewed scholarship on furries and the fandom. So, if you wish to check out Fur Science, you can go to their website at furscience.com. That is FURSCIENCE.com. They are not a paid sponsor of this episode, but they are a sponsor I personally wish to include. This is a voluntary sponsor. I am giving them the credit because this is their shirt I used in this episode, and not only that, they are also, as I said, the world's leading team in furry research. They are the reason why I am doing this, because they are going to be at Alamo City Furry Invasion 2020 Fire and Furry, which you can check them out at furryinvasion.org. That is FURRYINVASION.org. They are the guest of honor at ACFI 2020. They are the guest of honor, and this is what the guest of honor information reads. For over 10 years, the members of the International Anthropomorphic Research Project, IARP, have been learning about the furry fandom through research, surveys, and experiments. They launched Fur Science to share that research with the furry and non-furry world, a positive and fact-based voice that's not only shaken up a lot of the stereotypes about furries, but helped us learn about ourselves. Dr. Sharon Roberts and Dr. Courtney Nuka-Plant will be joining us at ACFI 2020 to share their findings and maybe play a few rounds of Werewolf. If any of you know about the game Werewolf, it's like there's a few werewolves, a few villagers, a few hunters. It's the hunter's job to find out the werewolf, and then it's the villager's job to stay alive. You know, it's a interesting game. I played it. So yeah, that's something. But yeah, they're going to be at Alamo City Furry Invasion as the guest of honor. They are the leading team for furry research, the world's authority on the science of furries. And thing is, I'm going to be there at ACFI 2020 to not only meet up with them, but also to end this story of Sergeant Tasogare. So, yeah. If you're going to be at Alamo City Furry Invasion 2020, check out Fur Science. If not, check them out online. They have so much information. It's unreal. So much that would even shock us furries. Yeah, even us furries would be shocked at some of the research they've done, because they've done so much research in so many different fields in so different parts of the community all around the globe, and it's like, wow, that's something I did not know. Even non-furs could learn a thing or two about the furry fandom. So, check it out. Their website again is furscience.com, FURSCIENCE.com. There you can participate in the surveys they have, as well as see the research that they produced and see what all they published over the years. They're still collecting data to this day. So check them out. They are not a paid sponsor of this episode, but they are a voluntary sponsor of this episode. I dedicate this episode to Furry Science for all the good that they've done for the fandom, for me, and for the whole world. There will be those who are ignorant and will deny the facts. It's a part of the world. It's a part of life. We just have to learn to deal with it. But for science, this episode of Sergeant Tasogare and the Furry Contamination Control Unit, the fan story for Alamo City Furry Invasion 2030, Fire and Furry. It's just a fan story, a story by fans for fans. This is in no way affiliated with Alamo City Furry Invasion. It is in no way affiliated with the actual lore. It uses the lore that's been created, but it's not official lore. It's just a fan story by fans for fans. But I wish to dedicate this episode to Furry Science because they are not only guests of honor, they are the world's leading repository for furry research, results, and surveys. They've conducted so much information, and I'm pretty sure that the entire team is not comprised of furries. I mean, it's mostly professors, researchers, scientists, sociologists, people who are professionals, PhDs, doctorates, and, they're not all furries, as far as I'm concerned. But they help the furry fandom. They rid the stigma, and I dedicate this episode to them. Because without Furry Science not in our world, helping those understand the furry fandom and whatnot, then it'll be a whole lot tougher to get around in this world as a furry, because the stigma would still be there. The media would take liberties and possibly even ruin our reputation. What I'm getting at is CSI, Fur and Loathing. Oh god. That episode is just pure stereotype. It's not even true. That entire CSI episode is just pure cancer. Yeah, that stuff happens. But it's not the only thing this fandom does. Those tens of hundreds, if not thousands, of other things the furry fandom does. It's not just sex. But to be fair, thing is, what fandom doesn't have its sexualized counterparts? Every fandom has its sexualized counterparts. Hell, even countries have a sexualized component in their culture. Look at Japan and the fertility festival. The whole thing about penises and penis soups and Yeah, that's a thing in Japan. It's the fertility festival. That's an actual thing. It's not even a fandom. It's a culture. It's a cultural thing. But thing is, saying that furries are sexual, that furries... Sharon Roberts, Dr. Sharon Roberts said this the best. Furries are sexual deviants and have sex. People have sex. The very statement alone is just inaccurate and misrepresented. People have sex. Well, who are furries? They're people. Who are bronies? People. Who are gamers? People. Who are sports fans? People. Who are non-furries? People. You get the point. Thing is, it's a part of reproduction. It's a part of our world. It's a part of life. It's how we reproduce, how we leave a legacy. It's all around us. Just like the furry fandom is all around us. And to prove that, you can check down in the description below and check out my video about fur science, opening the care package that had this shirt, as well as furry facts of life, facts about the world around us, outside the furry fandom, and how they utilize furry culture. Check down in the description below for that video. It premiered yesterday at 6:30 p.m. According to when this was uploaded. So check it out. Down in the description below. And check out Fur Science. Give them a chance. They have a lot of research, a lot of credibility, and thing is, they're not just a joke. They're not a laughing matter. It's legit. It's official. But I dedicate this episode to them and all of those who have helped me along the way. Yeah. Thanks for science. And thank you, all of my furry friends, all of my close friends, all of my online friends, in games, social medias, whatever. Those who have helped me get through this, helped me gain the courage to provide Sergeant Tasogare and the Furry Contamination Containment Unit. Thing is, if it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be too shy, too anxious to do this. It's been one hell of a ride, that's for sure. But thing is, the first copy of this episode with this message was recorded, but the audio was not recorded, so this is a re-recording of such. And because of the nature being improv, there is no script. It's not the same as the original recording. So, see y'all in the next episode. In Galveston, ladies and gentlemen. In Galveston, Sergeant Tasogare investigates the potential outbreak in Galveston, the coastal city. Stay tuned for that episode, and as always, stay furry, my friends, and see you all in the next one. Peace.